wanted to share this quick video with you about 3 principles that I've been getting a lot of questions about. It's about credit cards. All right, is credit cards good? You know, a lot of people are asking, you know, how do I use a credit card effectively? I'm getting questions about credit card, you know, that people are afraid of using it. You know, there's a lot of people out there right now that are afraid of using their credit card or even getting a credit card because they don't know how to actually use that card. So why is this? Why is there so many people that's afraid to using credit card? Because a lot of people are abusing it, and they're abusing it because they just don't know how to use them. So if I were to show you or give you some tips on how to use and leverage a credit card, do you think that you'll be more secure of actually using it and enjoy using it? Absolutely, right? So it all falls under being disciplined at the end of the day, and being disciplined can help you to use this four-cornered plastic device. And by you using this, it can immensely add value to your lifestyle, whether it's personal or business. So I'm going to share with you 3 tips on why it's beneficial to have credit cards. Tip number 1, guys, never use more than the amount of money you can pay back within a 30-day billing cycle. If you know that you're not able to pay back the amount of money that you use on a card, don't take it. That's like borrowing money from someone, a friend or family member, and you promise to pay them back knowing that you can't pay them that type of money back. Why borrow something that you know you can't pay back? Only borrow or take what you know that you can securely pay back without hurting your pocket. Now, this is a very crucial step to follow, guys. See, the banks associated with your credit cards may not give you the proper guidance. They may not give you the proper way of leveraging your cards because they make more money on the interest side. All right. However, the rule of thumb associated with your credit is that you should never go over a 30% utilization on your credit. So again, guys, if you have a $500 credit card or whatever limit that you have or you're planning on getting, don't go over 30% on that card at any given time. And if you do use over 30%, I understand things may come up. Be sure to pay that card back under that 30% or pay it back down in full within that 30-day billing cycle, because the moment that it hits your credit and it's reported to the bureaus, hey, that decreases your credit. I did a personal test on that for myself, just to see how much points it actually drops your score, and it dropped my score 42 points in 30 days. Now, I was able to build that back up, you know, within a 2-month to 3-month time period, but it takes longer to build that score back up than it is to when you actually you know, go delinquent on a payment or just pay it late. So be very, very mindful and careful on that as well. Again, don't go over 30% and don't use more than you can actually manage. All right. So tip number 2, credit cards are a great source of building credit. They are a really good source of building credit. And once you understand how to do step 1, it will allow you to continue to build your credit. Because if you have a credit card and you're trying to improve your credit scores, utilizing this will allow your score to continue to go up every month by making that payment on time. Don't just pay the monthly payment. If you take out $100 out of a $500 credit limit, that's great. That's under the 30%, but you still want to keep that percentage down as low as possible, just in case you need to use that card again. All right. So tip number 1, using credit card and being responsible, keeping it under 30% is going to increase your credit score. And tip number 2, it's a great source of building your credit once you continue to do this step over and over and over and over again. And every 30 days it's reported to the credit bureaus. Don't be afraid to take out secure credit cards. You know, secure credit card, I like to call it a hybrid card. It's a hybrid between a debit and a credit card. Here's why. With a traditional debit card, you have to put your own money on this card, right? With a credit card, the bank loan you their money. Now, because the bank are not too sure on where you are as far as your credit score, they are letting you allocate your own money on a card, which is a credit card, but then you're going to use your own money. So they're going to test to see, are you able to manage your money responsible before them giving you their own money. And a secure credit card, you can put any amount of money on the card. Just be sure to research and check all the information, how much interest rate that card company is going to charge you. Just be very mindful to do your due diligence, so that way you know who you're getting involved with and what you're getting involved with as well, so you can make the best decision for yourself. All right. Tip number 3, guys. Credit cards provide an amazing value. They provide amazing value in your credit. Now, every credit card gives different rewards. So credit cards provide a lot of different benefits and rewards. All right. Once you're now able to effectively pay them, pay that monthly payment, keep the utilization down on the 30%. And one of the best reasons why you should love credit cards is because, and not fear them, is because of the rewards that they provide. If you choose to use a cash card, for example, they can provide you with percentage on each purchase. Every purchase that you put out there, you swipe your card, they give you a percentage back. Right? If you go for a travel rewards card, then you can easily earn free travel mileage on flights, hotels, things of that nature, and that's beneficial. Who doesn't like to take a free flight, right? Who doesn't like to get cash back or percentage back when they actually make any purchases? So you got to be very careful to take a look at the cards that you're looking into, and they will provide an immense amount of value, guys. So I'm going to keep this real short. 3 tips on being able to build your credit. 3 tips on why you should not fear credit cards, and I mentioned them already, guys. So go back and review the information I presented to you, and just continue to pour in. Again, tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and put out another video on something else that I've been getting a lot of questions about, so that way you guys can have a better understanding about how to build your credit score. So definitely thank you very much for your time. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, my page. Go ahead and like and share, and definitely see you guys at the top and helping you to build your credit score moving forward for 2019. You have a great one.